One man, one Hoyt bow, one opportunity. He was on a management hunt. He had only one option: to kill all the deer in Texas. This summer, Kip Campbell stars in the Texas Bow Hunting Massacre.
Do it! Run! Get to the ranger!
Well, here it is, boys and girls, part 2. We are out in north central Texas, and we are just getting warmed up. We had a blast last week. We flung a few arrows, killed a few animals. We're just now getting settled in, getting the lay of the land, and we're fixing to let the killing begin.
See y'all later. We got some hunting to do. Hit it, Paul.
Well, I'm mean as gravel, I'm poor as dirt. And I like things better the way they were. Well, I'm strong in the head, but I get things done. I spend too much money to have a little fun. Come on. I ain't changing, I'm a stubborn man. So can you love me like I am? Can you love me, baby, like I am? Yeah.
The plan for this hunt is to kill some management bucks, kill some does, and then maybe have an opportunity to kill a trophy deer as well. So we're looking at trail camera pictures of the spot that we're going to be hunting the next morning, and Paul shows us a buck that has an inordinate amount of bone on his head. This is a deer that's young and is going to be a super freak one day. Paul says this is the spot you're going, but that's not the deer we're after. So Paul shows us some pictures of the deer he wants us to go after. There's a couple deer in there we could probably shoot, but this deer in particular is ancient.
Oh, there he is. Yeah. Did you see him? Adios. I like this place.
He is a big old bully 8-pointer. He's been running everything off. He's past his prime. It's time for him to go. The thing about hunting is we just got to get lucky enough to see him, because deer don't get that old by being stupid. This place has a tremendous amount of deer, and before long, wouldn't you know it, here comes old Massive. He's just clearly too young to shoot. There is nowhere else on planet Earth that I would probably pass this buck up. If I had thousands upon tens of thousands of acres and pretty well was assured that the neighbors weren't gonna kill a deer like this, all right, I might let him get to be all he's gonna be. But all he would ever be, if he walked out in front of me on my home turf, would be dead. So I'm sitting here calmly watching this giant stud of a deer, and out of the corner of my eye, I see this bull of an 8-point heading toward us.
The big 8's coming. The big 8 is coming, right?
You know what deer gets me excited? The one I'm allowed to shoot. My heart is pounding, dude. This deer clearly was a inferior rack size, but watch the dominance when this thing comes in.
Man, it was good to see that blood dumping out of that deer on a cold Texas morning, son. Oh, we got the curl buck.
Dude, if you could, I'm telling you, if you'd have seen the blood coming out of this deer in person, the HD footage probably does not do it justice. There was blood coming out of this sucker like a fire hydrant.
Look, when y'all see me laughing, I want you to understand, I am just so happy and excited because we're successful and we've made a clean kill on an awesome buck. And probably got a blood splattered ridden exit wound kill shot on it.
Sorry guys, I just kind of blacked out on joy, seeing all that blood squirting out of the side of that deer.
Look at that arrow, man. Nice and red, the way we like them. Look at the blood right here. That is unreal. That's him. Man, he didn't go anywhere, Paul. Thank you, sir. Man, that was cool. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Start thinking you from Texas, you shoot.
Oh yeah? Man, I'd be proud. Ain't nothing wrong with Texas. Every time, I'm telling you what, every time we come down here, we have good times and good people.
Hate on me if you want to, and people that are new to this, that maybe stumbled across this channel or watching it online, this is deer hunting. This is what happens. We want to ethically kill the animal, but we are not gonna apologize for our success. We're not gonna apologize for being hunters. So if you see blood spurting out of the side of the animal on the show, and it's a little tough for you to watch, just know that's exactly what we wanna have happen every single time.
What this?
It's a bow.
No, this bow, what this?
It's a Hoyt RX-4. It'll shoot an arrow over 340 feet a second.
Kill mammoth?
I guess.
Look, Carol Baskins.
Hey, man.
With Caldwell's new EMAX Shadows, you only hear what you wanna hear.
Hey babe, don't forget tonight we have dinner with Liz and Shy, and then tomorrow we've got that, but I know you'd rather not do that, so I put 200 rounds of ammo in your truck for you and your friends to go have a good time at the range. Sunday night, your dad asked if you could do the gun. You and your buddies should go to the range, then go camping like you wanted to. I went to the store today and bought all the bacon they had, and I'll be here cooking it in nothing but my apron.
Sounds great.
Love you too, honey.
Buck Knives, choose your character. Boogalooian, The Fisherman, Paw Paw, Westy, The Redneck.
Hey, what are you doing, man? Social distancing. Social distancing?
Yep, social distancing. I'm watching my deer's every move while keeping my distance using the Spartan GoCam and mobile app. Why? What are you doing? Just going on a toilet paper run. Hey, check it out, man. My new wind checker does everything that Cirrus wind checker does. It's got a wind checker, battery charger, flashlight, and a memory card reader. True, but this one fits in your pocket a lot nicer. Oh, it's portable. Get more done. Visit surecanusa.com. Hey, after the show, don't forget to go to our YouTube page, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, as well as check out our other social media and find out how you can win cool products from Bomar Nutrition.
Red Arrow is brought to you by Hoyt. Get serious. Get Hoyt. Real Tree. Family, friends, and the outdoors. Antler King. Bigger bucks, healthier deer. Caldwell. Eliminate the variables that make you miss. ARE. Outfit for life. And Federal Premium Ammunition. Every shot counts.
So if y'all are sitting at home and you're thinking, gee, honey, that Kip Campbell sure is killing an excessive amount of deer. Seems borderline irresponsible. Let me tell you something. The management situation on Paul Holden's place is that he has tens of thousands of acres. He feeds protein. He has light hunting pressure. The herd is massive and healthy, and when you have that situation, that equals a surplus, and the surplus needs to be harvested. Every single deer that you see us kill on the show is going to my family or a needy family that desperately needs that meat. So when you hear people on TV like me talk about whacking and stacking, yeah, we're whacking and stacking them in the cooler, and then we're giving them to somebody who not only appreciates it, but needs it.
All right, keep me good till I get back. I love you.
So what do you do on a show where you've already killed enough deer to make any PETA member crap their pants and call City Hall? Well, you kill more deer. This trip has been a wild success already. I've killed 2 really nice bucks. And now I think it's time to shift gears and focus on the ladies.
The sun is setting here near Abilene. This is the spot that I hunted the first night. It's day 3. We're kind of on the doe patrol phase of the hunt.
Well, this doe read the script and she's gonna come on in. She's gonna take that slow train to the meat locker.
One behind the one on the pile. If she gets broadside, I'll shoot her. Paul asked me if I minded killing a few does. It's like asking a fish if he minds a little water. We got some coming back. Some of them don't quite know what went down, so. That's a gorgeous deer, man. I wish I could shoot it. He is off limits.
He gave it up in the cactus right here.
It seems like they always do this.
Yep. Old freezer queen. She's a big old fat doe. She died close to a road. Paul's going to get the ranger, so I'll drag her back out here a little ways. 1, 2, 3.
After 20 years and only 50 billion taxpayer dollars, we finally came up with the first invisibility suit.
That could have saved y'all $49,999,999,800. See, this is me last hunting season.
Impossible.
What kind of ammo is that?
I shoot Fusion from Federal Premium Ammunition. From primer to projectile, virtually every component is optimized for use in modern sporting rifles and peak ballistic performance through short barrels.
Can I try some of that?
Whoa, and I hit the target this time.
Hey neighbor, what are you doing?
Just going to the bank.
Aren't you worried about all that money back there?
No, I'm putting it in the bed of my truck. Should be fine.
Oh yeah, should be fine. You wouldn't do that to your hard-earned money, so why do it to the stuff you spend your hard-earned money on? I protect my gear with ARE truck caps and accessories. ARE, outfit for life. Look at this fool. Are the arrows from Serious Archery the hardest hitting, most accurate arrows you can find? Is my cameraman a cross-eyed ginger Viking that still gets everything in focus despite all the laws of science and probability? You bet your sweet ass they are. All right, everybody knows what to do, right?
Yeah.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. With Wheeler's full line of tools for the modern sporting rifle, the options for your custom build are endless. But remember, just because you can build it doesn't always mean you should. Don't be this guy. Wheeler Engineering, build responsibly.
Closed captioning provided by the Brotherhood of the Bone Collector. Superior accuracy, unmatched reliability. Red Arrow weapons may be the greatest.
Whoa. Take it easy on the oversell. We get it. They're awesome.
Sorry, I got excited. Order yours now at redarrowweapons.com.
So I knew Paul's place was good, but I had no idea how good. I have never seen this density of deer, especially this density of bucks. It's almost overwhelming. I've never in my life been surrounded in this close a proximity to this many big bucks. I almost hesitate to show the full scale of this hunt on TV because this is not normal. This doesn't usually happen deer hunting. I've never seen anything like this. We were on the ground within 20 yards of all of these different bucks, and they're coming in from every direction. It is absolutely incredible. I'm just sitting back in the blind, drunk off of big bucks. I just can't even take it all in properly. It is just blowing my mind. And the crazy thing is, in most situations, I would be emptying my quiver until I had no more tags. But we're on a different path here at Holton Deer Hunts. We're trying to obey the rules, but it is hard. I think we heard like 9 snort wheezes. I've never seen anything like it. This hunt to me was crazy because at first it was really frustrating and I wanted to unload all my arrows and I couldn't believe the big bucks that were in front of me. And then I started to appreciate the bigger picture of just, I have an opportunity here to really watch these deer, and we got to see some amazing stuff go down as far as like the vocalization. It was incredible. I mean, the sparring, the vocalization, everything that these tremendous bucks were doing, where in most cases, when the first one of those big bucks walked out, you're whacking him and you're gone, man. You're on the blood trail, you're on cloud 9, and that's what the hunt's supposed to be. But this was kind of an extra added bonus that I didn't really see coming by not being able to shoot, is you just got to sit there and be a spectator of God's amazing creation. I mean, what could you do in the outdoors that's cooler than this? After I pinched myself to make sure I wasn't dreaming about being surrounded by all these big bucks, a doe comes in and it looks like she's gonna present a shot.
On their way back. That is unbelievable. It's the beauty of bow hunting. They just think that a stick fell out of the tree or something. That is freaking amazing.
We get on the blood trail of this doe and we quickly realize there's no blood to be found. Almost zero blood. It turns out that this doe was quartering to me quite a bit more than I thought she was. The exit wound was right at the diaphragm or a little bit behind it, so there's a good chance that the guts or the diaphragm itself are gonna plug the hole and make for a very hard blood trail, if a blood trail at all. Well, what do you do when you get in a bind in the West? You call a cowboy. In this case, we called a cowboy and his dog named Cowboy. Me and Jake and Cowboy looked for this deer for a long time and we pretty much gave up. But Jake and Cowboy actually went back out there, did a couple laps in an area we didn't look in, and ended up finding my deer. Sometimes when you think you shoot them perfect, things just don't work out. That's just part of deer hunting. That's why it's important occasionally to have a good dog. Forgive me, Father, for I've sinned. 63 times I stopped on the way to the stand to get gas. 42 of those times I had a chili dog with onions. Just basically lazy with my scent control. Do you have scent crusher products, my son? Of course I got one. Oh, then you're fine. What are you doing here? There's a cold front coming. Get out there.
The trophy may change, but the preferred release stays the same. Whether you're after antlers or hardware, shoot the release that savvy hunters and tournament winners shoot. Shoot a Scott.
Are you reading the back of the box in your voiceover voice?
No. No.
So I was thinking about getting back in the gym tomorrow.
It's about time. We've all been there. Eliminate poor timing with the limb-driven perfection only found in Vapor Trail. Vapor Trail. Quit your crying.
Antler King makes the best food plot products.
You get the highest protein
and the most tonnage.
My trophy clover lasted 6 years.
That's because it's 100% perennial clover and chicory.
No mixed in annuals.
Like others.
Antler King seed needs less seed to soil contact.
And they grow deeper roots.
So it's more cold tolerant.
and needs less moisture.
Most important, deer love Antler King food plots.
Antler King.
Bigger bucks?
Healthier deer.
Red Arrow is brought to you by Spartan Camera, Polaris, Scent Crusher, Buck Knives, Bomar Archery, Spot Hog, SKB, Vortex Optics, Sirius Archery, Spartan Mowers, Hardy Face Paint, and Hunter's Cloak.
In the first episode, I had an encounter with an absolutely massive, tall 8-pointer. Ever since I saw that deer, man, that's the deer I want to shoot. That night at dinner, Paul and I got to talking about the Big 8, and we decided that that was the deer that we were going to go after that next morning. The wind was going to be right, so at sunup, we were going to be right back in that blind.
It's just cracking daylight, and we got deer moving already. The Big 8 is out there. He's just around the corner behind some brush. And I just hope he comes over this way, man. He's a stud. The one in the back. He's coming in. There he is right there. He's about to turn broadside.
Man, just when I think I'm gonna get a shot, they all spook, and I'm thinking, this is it, it's over, they're not coming back. But they settle back down and they start working their way back in. This is unbelievable, man. I'm about to get a second chance at this buck. He is working his way right back in.
Smoked him. That's the big 8 we've been hunting in here. Oh. He's smoked, dude. Smoked the Big 8. He wouldn't turn broadside, man. He came in here 17 yards. Whoa. Oh my gosh. That's the Big 8 that we've been hunting since the first day here.
Whacked him down, son. Good job. I watched him run through this gap right here, kind of that way. Oh, yeah. Right. So we can go get the arrow. All right, that's good. Let's go see if we can find some blood. Right here's good blood.
High five.
What? No way. Where is he? I know you're not a man hugger, but how about a half a hug?
Half a hug, yeah.
Hey, Jake. Appreciate you, Bubba. Cowboy, go get him, baby. Yeah. Look at the size of this 8-point, Paul. That's a big, old, mature 8.
Yeah.
Dude, I smoked him down. He just didn't have time to bleed. He died so fast.
That's a good 8. That's a good 8.
Thank you, brother. Great day. Look at this thing. That is a stud of an 8-point, man. I mean, when they, like you said, when they get up in the 140s and they're an 8, look how long his main beams are. I mean, that's just insane. I can't thank you enough. That deer is just a stud. They don't hardly make an 8-pointer better than that.
No, it's tough.
It's tough.
That's a big 8.
Yeah.
Big 8s are really pretty to me.
Well, thank you, my friend. I appreciate it.
You're doing great.
Appreciate it, man. All right, man, let's get him out of here.
I gotta thank old Paul for an absolutely amazing hunt, and I can't wait to come back. In fact, one of the last things Paul told me was he's got a bunch of does that need killing, so I'm actually coming back this year, and I'm not just bringing a bow with a quiver full of arrows. I'm bringing an AR with a fully loaded mag, some knives, maybe some grenades. It's gonna get Western. Well, I hope y'all had as much fun watching the show as I did shooting all those deer. I derived a lot of pleasure and satisfaction out of it. We'll see y'all next week.